grandmother, my biological maternal grandmother, only BJ Darocha and one last born. Me mama no moye nuanom 10. The 10th of them no. Ne papa name is BJ Darocha. So I grew up knowing him as my grandfather.
Really?
Yes. 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 Ada me my wedding. Yes, me hono te dem hobi. Yes. Growing up, I knew Mr. Jenny Mbuante Mona, and then my own father as well was the first member of parliament for Kaikwe North.
Fast forward, you come watch on the social networks. I'll see you go be joint. Political story set training because make headlines. And you need to be exumo and the evening Brazil must say and the Kanya message so between subscribe to the channel, hit on notification bell, share now for front and send to me and can be medal strong your cases what me and sa Eddie Amami. Your moon rain see more this point in time. Achima face na mnoka se umanga se chuchu etimi ababontin abe expose mu big time. We ifri umanga se ebusuyum na near Okanyina Achima face talking about a year can over alta gabi ultra darkon any asante bidie to Nanado danka ekofu Addo ankasa wofase ena why we say go edibi exum we you can say what say or konya mfasoa omdi omain esika no guru bedamase elutu eye omaina ono ankasa kotoa as a good citizen no na esan no ahomte na ejai no mhehye nyasem kotoa kra na we ni sema hodo bibre obayi edigu abontia eno ehu behia se onso hu ne yakọ ene de yeba. So I'm saying, you could be joint NCM at this point in time. Your moonra, obey a sway, ni in Simbia or can, who be here so to be.
Constituency 92. But I'm saying, you saw one cause a Saturday said now.
Yeah, 92 MPP boycotted.
I'm a teenager. I was a train and I left here 95. 90 there about 94 95 and in the man said also your papa Juma why you need to me na follow Ghana politics the man imagine about Ghana politics was 2020 because now a lockdown and the fee and it happened to be election year.
But 2016 you supported them?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
2016 did I? Oh yes, I did because it was my uncle coming.
Yes.
President Akufo-Addo. I remember doing campaign online. I did actually.
I think we follow Kakra.
Yes.
Then getting to 2020. And now, the way things are going.
Yes, we started around about 2018, there are late 2017, 2018. I mean, it took one Chinese order for me to know so
really?
Which I've made it public. Yes. I visited one of the uncles and he had ordered Chinese baby biryani. I say my husband and Monsieur Debbie. And he said your forces persist, Munko did me say, now what fire then I would me order the baby. I was no press it, dear no. My husband says, so it took that particular moment for me to know, say, oh, Masha see a Disika. Yeah. And then,
really?
And then, of course, you go visit him 1 week. He comes back the following week, and Baby Otieno, very expensive area in London. He's bought the opposite flat. We're talking millions of pounds. And then, saying, it's a be brain tem.
I see.
Yes.
I see. No. But after 2020, then you decided to support Kennedy Japan.
Yes. So what had happened was, let me give you the backstory. So I started supporting independent candidates because I was also one of those Ghanaians, MPP ni NDC. You know the narrative, MPP ni MDC, Omam ni Ghana NDC, blah blah blah. So I thought independence be boying with the kind of mindset that I have. Only to find out says I too about Ghana across smaller political parties in now combined because I know woman to be 1% tempo. And so when me supported Marek Kofi Gan, me so kaina, enti amra almost suspended independence in 2020 Then I thought, okay, I want me wofanumi out, which has always been my mission till today. So then my next option was to support President Mahama. My thinking at that time was you need to be a member of the party in order to support.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, joining a political party was Ghana that mean to about Ghana that.
But by default, now you're MPP.
By default, yes, by default. So I just put a notice on Facebook and I said, out of just to spite them, or main show or before. So I put a notice on Facebook and I'm like, can somebody, contact me or give me a contact number for OB in NDC UK? I want to join NDC. And then somebody contacted me to me, my forms, live online. And I'm joining it. Then we got involved in the campaign. It went viral. Got Akufo-Addo's niece is supporting the opposition leader. At that time, I mean, it's a big deal, sir. But apparently, it became a big thing. I was then introduced to His Excellency. I spoke to him once. That kind of encouraged me to even push harder. Yeah. So then after the election petition in 2021, after His Excellency had lost, then I started noticing a few things, which I wasn't too pleased about. And certain behaviors from certain people, nowadays. So eventually I just decided, you know what, it's too much for me. I just left the NDC because then I thought I don't need to be a mayor. Having that party card, was becoming a hindrance. Because then it's like you're speaking against your own party. Now, what I didn't understand was if I've been able to bash my own uncles, and President Akufo-Addo is my mother's first cousin.
Really?
Yes, me mama papa. President Mami, Ken Oforiatta papa. They are siblings.
President Mami Friabomosu, right?
Chebi. Yes.
Oh, okay.
We are siblings. My mother was Miss Oforiatta.
I see.
Yes. And the name of Gabi Munina, and Oforiatta the first. Including President Aku. And so for me, I was like, nasa met me aka omodia. Didn't I mean to me, me who flaws be were NDC mo and ABBA. Didn't I mean to me. So when the pressure started coming from some of the foot soldiers and all that, and one or two people, I thought, you know what, any beya munji party card. Mean to me kasa. So that's why I left the party.
Okay.
Munji
So
mean to me kasa.
it was personal issues.
Yes, because it's not fair. Say to me can MPP there and mo ye pleased. Say me bear mubi make boa kakra. His Excellency free 4 million, 8 million, 6 million.
So then you must accept it.
Yes, there was a day.
Criticize you.
Yes, there was a day. Could be catch them say you had no aboma baso. That was the first time I started follow programming. I didn't even know about the program.
Oh, me, you know. One me be share sa niema no na me phone and fra brochire call and even Kevin Crow me no we hardly communicate once a while but me follow obia bia no me follow and I think say look at the end of the day and
so even with him, he was also one of the major reasons why I left the NDC. Because what am I mentioning? Of course. Oh, you mean
but he's a nice person.
Yes, but then whatever his behavior, it needed to be addressed. Because what I didn't, I was introduced. We kind of became friends briefly in 2020 during the campaign. So that unprovoked switch at me, I was like, where is this coming from? But anyway, it's been whatever. Anyway, so then I fast forward, I've left now, I'm still doing whatever I do on social media. My focus is Ghana. Then comes MPP primaries. Fantastic. Okay.
I'm interested.
It's MPP primaries are bad. By then it's still Bawumia and the rest of them plus His Excellency. And then one fine afternoon, we hear Kennedy Japan is in the game, and I'm thinking, oh, wow.
So, but not Kennedy, your preference? Okay.
And I'm so-called neutral.
Okay.
My so-called neutral. But at the back of my head, my name said, push come to shove. Last minute, I'll come in for JM again.
Okay.
And when Honorable jumped in fact, their mom decided to support Honorable Ken Kwa was or radio Shoko said they had sent immigration officers to the steel factory or something like that. I thought, no, we can't have another park we see in Doom. So maybe video. That video went viral over 300,000-400,000 views.
I see.
Which my videos don't typically gain those types of views. But I'm saying, quite Honorable Ken Ninti. To be one day, Madame Fubi, or frame me. Video be blah blah blah. There's somebody on the phone of a sword casa, and it was Honorable Ken.
I see.
It's a menene can hello na bibia no see or damase for that particular video. So me guswa mo de Mosaka Kennedy Japan, and then eventually I decided, you know what, I'm going to declare for Honorable Ken because the only reason why I decided, okay, President Mahama we the president paying. Yes, we didn't be paying like MC, DC, whatever, vice president, member of parliament. Why you be paying? Why the president? Honorable Ken cuts across board. He cuts across the MPP, cuts across the NDC. And for me, also, we've all known him to be Canada, Japan, the Okano, etc., etc. Even though my petition was hoping with UK, I'm Ramit Swale issue in the
I see.
Yes. And so, the Kevin Taylor issue be my Kevin or the Kevin Mami Dean Bemu or Germany event to be, and also me Bufuno. And you know, but I thought, okay, he's grown, he's come far respectfully, or no bit to me. Akufo-Addo, and then I mean him for sure. I thought, let me support Honorable Ken, and I'm a bear mumano. So his family contacted me. And then I later found out says my husband for Yasifu. So I was telling you earlier. Yeah. So there was a bit of a connection there. So yeah, that's how the Canada Japan thing also happened. I 37 point something. And throughout the Honorable Ken campaign, those who watch me on social media will tell you, say I kept saying, says the MPP delegates and farmer President Mahama Denaba because dear TBA 2024 we me wa phenomenal ye je o mine from nsam enti na mabagana no sebi Techiman South enti said this year God forbid but Techiman South ni bi besensia ene omo fendi ono ane wo fa ase ne yenhwe.
So you are just in Ghana to come and campaign against
my uncle, President Akufo-Addo, because it is President Akufo-Addo that wants to impose Dr. Bawumia on Ghana, and it is not done anyway. When you ampacho what tibida, he for crossing a president, it may impose the successor on the entire nation. It's not done anyway.
Also, Bawumia so be imposing or no,
come on, Dr. Bawumia, the man has failed. He's failed. He has no message. You just need to look at Ghana's economy. The only one reason for which he had Obaye as head of the economic management team and so on. What is the dollar rate at the moment? And you see, for me, it doesn't make any sense. Sebu, I mean, it's a Ghana radio station, and your money need to be covered. I think I am a social media. Sebu, baby, I'm free band. You can't pay me. Okay, it is absolute nonsense to tell me, say, when the dollar to the CD, now you're 3 point something or 4. No. Somebody was incompetent and military, it exceeds 17 cities. I mean, come on. Why not? Because I asked them actually and I be making sense to them.
But yeah, Sanko Bonosuno. So Omotu Abayi Bawumia rejected Kennedy Japan. How did you feel?
In fact, we were elated. We were managing and Kasa because for me, Honorable Ken had made a statement. Because I know you say almost 16% as a 5% to Kura Onya. I'm so for Bikraka say so when you say 10% on some Yamibia here. Now 37 point something percent. Hey, Munia. Now also a party Kura, Honorable Yepa, yeah, celebrity. And your way so called or winning and then to me and celebrity. Because he was the underdog. And so for him to have been able to come that far, no, it was worthy of being celebrated. So we congratulated him, we celebrated him. But Honorable Ken being Honorable Ken, no, we could sense that Onwankasa was disappointed in himself, Kakra. But the coordinators, no, almost penetrating the coordinators, no, and on a boy from TNT, you know, or more coordinators, no, withhold this, withhold this, can't tell after lunchtime. By then, from an apart about lunch and then you can be bria to Abano. I give Bawumia 400 now at
400 each.
That's all about 400. And I'm a broach him now and I would win him.
Not delegates, I say.
Well over 200,000, 203,000. And I said, I honorable to force a catcher, you say, one more printisika on the blind side of Parliament. Honorable should on one able to Misika. It was no to me 3, which, oh, much, you know, so he did very well. We were very, very proud of him. Yeah.
But Mamimbusa anyway. First day out is Honorable Kennedy Japan and a campaign. Again about him.
Okay, so you're too abani and obviously you're too honorable Ken for honorable, you know. I think someone say you're the papa na school. So almost you name kasa. The Japan name kasa na boshon. And you say you're the papa na school, kasa school of languages. Okusunya kasa. Enti mon kasa. And so you be 6 months no ayeko mo Akroma ha. One day may a live video. And at viewers, they started so one more type. He said, Marie, have you seen your father? He's in Kumasi with Dr. Bawumia. Now, I said, that can't be true. enti me message in nua bi WhatsApp me video ni na me and on what the video ne bre me. Oh, in fact I was disappointed.
Really?
Oh, me bufui. Enti hona na me catch a viewers say we will not listen to him today, we will not listen to him tomorrow. Obianto. Because I mean, in fact, the shame was when Honorable say Dr. Bawumia Keguna Shum say dollar no onimsa say no ba obey. Now I was like, hey, who na be defend the economy? And if I may run take a crack, me bufu ye. And check and I mean phone calls say Honorable now free come say, but obedu a crowd frame me, obedu a crowd frame me. And apparently, what had happened was when the meeting was. This is what I heard from somebody I know who fear that day. One of your team, an Honorable Ken team, said somebody. Almost yes, in fact, yes, meeting I was one of the first people Honorable Bo meeting who fear that day. Say, hey, I was saying, yeah, where BBC, and somebody was supposed to have called me, but only because in the refi. Sebayank at least made me saw camera kananki ya prepared, and it came as a shock to everybody. And we were all disappointed. And I made it known to him. And Honorable Ken, I'm sure somebody might send him the link of what I'm saying here. Honorable, hi, Pachobichi, good afternoon. And I told him point blank, say, I didn't know quite my saying. Miss Honorable, my saying, Emfa, and to me, President Mahama.
Any answer or because at one breath and small kafa Bawumia, then another breath is saying something different, like yes, Bawumia is the best person. Meanwhile, no so Bawumia to Abanamanwa, there is no way obey me a BT a John Mahama. Or to me explain it now at the cray informing no to change.
I would say just a tiny little bit because no bet to me but minya backstory nikitwe which unfortunately I won't be able to make it public. See. Okay. Meaning so Honorable Ken in future so I'm position on one bekanasem.
Okay.
On one
bekanasem.
You know, the Canadian Japan we know no wouldn't just get up and go and do bibia onim segana for bubefuno. And for me, the shimekra was the flag. At him the DNA bar ne so besine Dr. Bawumia ntminda Honorable Kennedy Japan wase say obeje sa at him the DNA the bar eno na ye me ya pa. Because Sebio musi onim kasa onye presidential material on Ekuma Medswali on IC Sebio ya believe in him. Eni die mo ya prapra ya papa no ho awi. Afa die mo ho ne ho fa so se on na emesi kodi mo campaign anim. But what you say, if you're going to year Canada Japan, a cheetah phone, a year, ya, ne Kesi. And here, me catch make a cram, me show me such me show, me catch him some money, baby, a jina nani, jina. Now, a son say me may menima mako NDC pen now, or be a name some measure and family home, me as buy the meme person may and a me. I like that. Munina mun shemechi. Na mo de monta me mechi na me fa manim no nko John Mahama campaign no mo no mo ye MPP for that is me kan wo mo egu America yes. Me say mo UK for na ade me say mo ye MPP for mo ntumi nyi mo anim ko mo de mo kura mem party card no yeah ente mo fa manim no nko ya John Mahama no na mo no monta mechi ne ye punish wom.
So which means Canada Japan supporters ne nyom nyina na di nachi ekoye.
Met me a catch say so ye Canada Japan supporters nyina 100% maybe at 25 ne di nachi wo MPP nim.
Really?
Oh yes. Do na be punish na say Nancy on na poko interview bi radio station bi. O mu di nkomo na poko chire mu say o mo na sabotage Honorable Ken. Any yes, say wo ka ho
na podcast
and I say a radio station be about a month or 6 weeks ago. Yes. No Honorable Ken Tenenche. Nancy, I think say Ashanti region. That day no can say if I heard Napo correctly, or can say Honorable Neba Yakran ko be number 2 and Bawumia this one number 2. And my Honorable Ken can say Ablekuma also Ibina ne support a bit a text message a blast and say Wakojisika. Or chire mo still a guy and say on tias.
Maya, tell me, how do you see Napo?
Oh, I'm disappointed in Napo. I'm extremely disappointed. Yes, say you know you only get to know somebody, judge them by their character. Na ye nyina say Napo na numu kasanye. Sa na yatitia, but I thought he was going to prove us wrong. Na poba me obi also through otumfo fia papa otumfo asante hene with the greatest of respect to him I so otufo na just afuto na anya adwuma and I'm Mokwame Nkrumah nomination, I don't know. Baby, I mean, me free bandy, and Napoli Baumia and Kanyadi will be able to Abama woman.
It's more dorsal.
Kennedy Japan supporters. Aye, oh no, Kennedy Japan supporters. And yes, she say, okay, so we say, okay, one most sabotage honorable Ken, and you acquire how fast one, the man, a flag bearer ship on a born. Yes, she have my vice president, Ebebo. And to trust me, Kennedy Japan supporters be brave, but to Abama, Mr. Lanchermatin.
But, Kennedy no try so no more Bekasa on behalf of Baumia. Someone to Abama Baumia. What tried that?
On to me with a great Doya Papa, but I don't know about other people. I can only speak for myself.
Okay. Honorable
Ken said me too independent minded for him to respectfully even try it. Emfa. My main casting beach Honorable Nuyabi US or say Addo from Honorable Kame who asked them to catch and say a baby campaign ma wo UK den ni suban wo de na bia. Aha. Enti emfa.
I did a mouth say Baumian Mersom Kofi. Now to the proper conversation.
Okay, so let me quote me Papa Honorable Kennedy Japan. See, they've looted Ghana like there's no tomorrow. But I didn't need Honorable Ken to tell me that. They are my uncles. They are my blood. And I know the damage they've caused to this country.
What kind of damage?
Japadia document. Have you read it?
Yes.
Yes. Me break here Japadia document 1st of December 2020, 11 p.m.
I see.
Ghana fansha dan fanyasem. Thanks to Hope Senadoye. And I feel a Japadi nipa be bria jedi. And so be catch say NDC ne tro a Japadia documenta. E bia me wa bruchre na meka Ghana for be feels o ti abruchre no kan. Me yakufo do wo fa se. Me gina Ghana asase so enewie na me.
Nti omoma police for bechiwa because na almost say obia ye bibi dia so obetni a kire ba bi onye free.
Metu a kire ba bi amenye free yes because I've already made it public.
Really?
Yes, I've made it public. It came from only Pakono de Bremeno. I catch me for me he say Lady Julia Otum Foyere and I can't say from Brem. Otum Foyere is related to us.
Hey.
Yes. Meanwhile, what do I stand to gain? Say, yeah, but you can say, my babu bongo, do you know me?
I teach you. Oh, yes, I know. Aha. Into a mine and near my boy, Dean. Oh, yeah, mine, my dear Gaza. Tiarentina, campaign. And yeah, or mine, my ding. Eka omanu mu ayedin kwa de ne Ghana de ayedin for it has always been ayedin. Meanwhile, I'm talking state capture. I'm talking state capture, our resources, the gold, the oil, the bauxite, the this, the that. You know, they besha Ghana in Chirima Fono. Na say net ye dia, say near President Mahama shuni man kono so far dia kono so betumi afa na anubi. Yeah. So that's one aspect. And then governance in itself. Me, I didn't see any leadership. I didn't see any proper governance. I saw somebody who came as a leader open the floodgates for everybody to loot. But say on one you looter and will be a gate na say e bia ono nka ho
I want to be now it's where are the prosecutions? President Akufo-Addo me wofeba one can't chase a rule of law. Me na papa a lawyer. Rule of law no kwa na che me kese no. Because baby I'm free am by UK no. E ye de mra any ye adwuma. Eti men me tibi be ye emra and my viewers will tell you anything to do with one emra ye de mra be eno na me pe. Enti se wo catch say President Mahama Sebio or your kromfo. John Mahama abo Ghana while mwafa Ghana NDC this NDC the back in na say besine not a single prosecution. Enti then John Mahama na Sebio na your kromfo na be di chirefo no omo we denti na mwanchiche omo. Oh, eti me se na said no it was with
state capture, no, we are family member. What do you know?
What I know is what I've read in the Japadia document, and it all makes a lot of sense to me. Almost everything in there has been executed. And knowing them previously, knowing them now, no.
Previously, don't you almost say?
No, they're my family members. So you find so Biba land now wouldn't send any circumstances at year before.
Say tell us.
Okay, but we might say now my cousin be or say Sebi. asimesi binti and okoto ayewa kwa moba na ye fie he na mudidi na se ne moba na modeda Claridge's, Waldorf Astoria, Park Lane, Hilton, 5-star hotel.
At night, how much you say?
Those hotels. Okay, there was a time I said so buy.
Okay.
Because I know one of the 5-star hotels. Now, brief meeting be right there, and then I check the rate. You do reception at Miss Amibi. It was over £700 a night.
I see.
What did I say? So I think some of us have seen a lot. We know them. I know them, and they just have to go. And it's mean to say being for Dr. Bawo me and machine to ashonye and near mo person mo ye. And they all have to go.
Do you believe, sir, they need to be punished?
Of course. From 2020, na me started catching Ghana for say, mom to abanintia President Akufo-Addo, na mon fa ono ankasa respectfully, enye example say, or catching Ghana for say, no government deserves an automatic second term unless they have performed on the promises they made to me bossa video no boye, because who better use as an example than the Nipana, you bet me I can say the Fourth Republic, democratically, brave President Akufo-Addo na, from the Kumipreku days we looked up to him. And who better to use as an example than the person himself? And I believe he should have been punished in 2020. But Ghana fuanye. Now, yaba we're in a second term. Afe na MPP for ankasa kuramun through the idea honorable Ken name Mr. Alani. Dodwana eni ebuya. How then do you come and tell me, say, Ebia, honorable Ken Asaba and Tino, New York, and suddenly watching or anything? So they need to be punished.
Because as more can
no, because the truth is what he told you before. When he said things like, oh, Bawumia on to me BT Mahama, Bawumia we faili, Bawumia was say economy, no, Omuni strategy, bia, etc. Everything, the face that took Ghana to IMF cannot lead, all those things, those were the truth. Patroti I see. And it's all because say one so the adene chin suddenly what dream assess now to and just we a party in Tifu Nibia and ya or mine ho na wodwene.
All right, so Felix Yabua or him says, Commander, I think Marie has Ghana at heart. Let her take her personal security very seriously while in here. Anyway, so we know it be family matter. This one will be family matter.
Exactly. Nobody should get involved.
This one will be family matter. So I beg, take me out. This one will be family matter. But back to the issue. So Ocean Yama 1 more year over the years. Yes, you campaigned for Akufo-Addo in 2016. In 2017, 2018, then you realize that no, baby, I didn't kono. But with the extent of damage, are you shocked?
I am shocked and I am embarrassed, extremely embarrassed, because let me tell you something. I have a lot of family members almost friend me bomb my bus so catch them say ene
family no.
Of course, Oforiata or Biokra the name of Oforiata be Priya say of ferry. And so growing up.
No, so hold on. Which means okay, so in percentage, family no munipa say they disagree with Akufo-Addo and Bawumia's behavior.
Well, all my memory are very close to Nidi. I can tell you almost everybody. We have these conversations all the time.
Really?
As family members, yes, we do.
And given the opportunity, they won't vote for the MPP in 2024.
In fact, some of them, Kennedy by Baba campaign and McCain. Because they didn't want Bawumia. So many president they Bawumia, but Omon Pe Bawumia. Ebi so say Omon to Aba.
Omon Tokra.
If I'm a uncle back, Uncle Fifi for Riata, or the quad or Mr. Lanchamatin camp.
Yes, I know Fifi. Oh, okay. So you are connected to Fifi.
Yes, my first cousin.
He's my friend.
Yes, oh no, Mr. Alan Camp. Mr. Lanchamatin camp. So no, Kwabeja pointed at President Akufo-Addo Paneshero.
Why?
Yes. You might have to bring him to the station, but that's how vindictive President Akufo-Addo is. That's how vindictive they are. Or no gabini bedi to woman. That's how vindictive they are.
Because 50 years, madam.
Some sort of contestee. I think at some point. I don't know whether he tried contesting president himself.
I see.
And and then there was something about his association to Kwabena Japan. So they cut him off.
But now Kwabena is back to their fold.
Yeah, he's a hypocrite himself. Or no, I don't know that we need a pair of clean hands, a fresh face, the DND. He also told us Bawumia had failed. Nina ne mami bufu honorable Kennedy Japan said, why isn't Kwabene Japan talking now? Wona oma be frau enidium.
Yeah, what is?
Say wo fa wenim now honorable also said you, but you know, like I'm saying, that honorable na be kana say. Me na catch honorable Ken. Na so onwa ko kan wo bantama. Say 2025 they are going. Okay. Lawyer Ralph campaign time. All kinds of honorable or the bufu, you know. Okay, I say, hey, time in here saying 2025 they are going in Shrobia, Wama for state lands, blah blah blah. Wamba MPP must go.
Really?
Hey, Nanya is in Ghana for
winning some horo team course watching on so mama was so jemre ewasi so bad the end they do be domiani be some well room na e dey chasing so to me assume aha aye go be joint.